saying I want to, I'm traveling, and then you're like, oh, you're using your money. Is it your money? Did I collect money from you to travel? Or be nice. Hello, guys, and welcome to Adedayo's Multiverse. And it's your host, Adedayo. Happy New Year, guys! And how has this 2025 January been? For me, it's been like I've been in 3 months. 3 months in January. This January feels like 3 months, guys. It's dragging and dragging and dragging. I feel like I've been walking back to back. I feel like I've not had any break since January 1st. I've been working one shift to the other. How have you guys been, guys? How have you been? Well, when we start New Year, we usually say, New Year, new me, but there's no new me. It's New Year, same Adidayo. But I might just do things differently. The way I do my podcast might just be different. So instead of me having a section for music at the end, I might just mention some music that I'm listening to now. And I'll just tell you, I'll put the link in the bio just for you guys to go listen to it. Um, let's see, guys. So I was just thinking about something, and something came to my mind, and that was like dating in the UK. I've been out of the dating scene for I think a year now, if I'm correct, a year, or maybe not up to a year. This, I think a year, yeah, a year. And I was just like, let me try dating, but I'm very discouraged, guys. I don't know. Let's see. The guys I met last upper year now, yeah, it was upper year, not last year. Upper year now, they were kind of weird. So, some my friends introduced to me, some my parents did, and some I met on dating sites. I joined the dating site, which was a Christian dating site, and I started a Christian dating site to have people that are like they have sense. You know what I mean? But some of them, they don't have any sense at all. Some of them, like, they will say they are Christians, but actually they are not Christians. I'm just like, that's very weird. I still have a subscription on the page, but I'm not interested. I don't want to join because I met somebody there, and UK boys, guys, UK boys, most of them or some of them want something from you, or some of them, because of my profession, some of them feel like I can give them COS, and I'm nobody's COS giver. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Not interested in that. Let me just say one. The one I met, where I did meet him, we did have conversations. We went on a date, and then when we were talking after the date, or even before the date, I just felt like something was weird. He kept saying, oh, where he's walking, they're about to take his COS away. In my mind, I was like, what's my business? Why are you telling me? And then he's like, oh, if I agree to marry him now, uh, he will not have to look for COS. I don't give a fuck. I don't know you. It's not my business. I'm just still talking to you. I'm still getting to know you. And if I'm talking to you and everything revolves around you getting a COS, my dear, it's a red flag for me. No. Because it gives me the vibe that you don't actually like me. You like me for what I can give you. No. No, we're not doing that here. We're not doing that for here. Nah, at all. So, well, I just said, the thing is with me, sometimes I usually cut people very quickly, but I was just like, let's give this guy a chance. You know, I just want to be like, get a very solid response to be sure that is what he wants. And with me, if you keep hammering on something, that's what he wants for me. That's the end. So we went on a date, and this guy, So I went to, I was going to Birmingham to do something, and then I was going to like around where it stays to do something. I'm like, okay, is this day available? I'm coming to your area. We could see. I took I took a train to the place. I did what I wanted to do, and then I went to meet him up. And we took a bus, and this guy, we took a bus, and this guy, no, with me, actually, if I go to places like that, I actually take cabs. But this guy decided that, oh, let's take a bus. I was like, okay, fine. That's okay with me. I'm not somebody that like have this standard that you must be this, you must be that. I came to do something, so we're meeting up. That's okay. And then this guy cannot pay for my bus ticket. The first time it happened, I was like, okay, maybe. The second time, I was like, it's £2, guy. £2. You cannot pay for £2. Well, it did pay for my food, of course. If he did not pay, I'll pay for my food, but that will be the end of it. That's the end. We went for a date, went to like have some meals, and then this guy said, "Let's go somewhere." Okay, I said, "Okay, let's go," and he took me to a park to be walking around. To be walking around the park. Why? Why are we walking? Don't I walk enough? Why are we walking around the park? Why? I didn't say anything. I just said, okay. And then when I got home, I was still, I don't know. I think I gave him too much chances. And I was still like, okay, maybe you come to my place and I show you things I like to do, and then we go from there. And this guy keep coming up with excuses. Just like, my dear, it's not like they are forcing you. I don't know. I think maybe sometimes guy think because you're a certain age, you will be in a hurry to like get a guy. My dear, I'm not rushing. See me, I'm still young. Baby girl for life. That you be like, oh, maybe she will. I'm not desperate to get married. If marriage happens, fine. If it does not, I will live my life. I will travel. I have my friends. I'll live my life. I'll do solo travel if my friends cannot go sometimes. I'll buy my car, buy my house. I can even adopt. So I thought, I don't know, what is that one? And if it's compassion, the companionship, there's a lot of things I can do for that. So I don't know. Maybe guys think somebody is desperate. No, there's one that my friend introduced to me to, and that one actually had the audacity to tell me that, oh, he needed money for something, that if I can help him with it. I know your papa from anywhere. Do I know you from anywhere that I'm gonna give you my money? It's not like I have body sharp or anyhow. So I'm gonna give you my money to help you with something. Why? Because you are, huh? Well, to be fair, this one is even very, very cute guy, very handsome, and he knows it. But my dear, I'm not bad. Me too, beautiful girl. You see, you see, beautiful girl. I'm not. Yeah, it's fine, true. But you're not going to use because you are fine to come and be packing my money, to come and take money away from me. You are who? So I will not come all the way from Nigeria, come to the UK, and it's not a boy that I will not be giving my money to. Because of what? So I cannot use my money to buy a house. I cannot use my money to buy a car. I cannot use my money to go on trips. And not say that I want to give my money to a man. I don't know him. I'm just talking to. They play, my fans. They play. They want yourself. You people should be joking. Then what do you mean that I should come and borrow money after 3 weeks of talking? You've not even seen me. We've not even seen face to face. And you want me to give you my money? Do I look dumb? Do I look stupid? No, see, as they look this brain wey dey my head, as they look my head like this, things wey dey there big pass somebody wey go scam me. You go scam who? Scammer. Even if you are being truthful, we're just talking, and that's the thing you want to tell me. And all of you that used to come to we will start talking, and you would be telling me your ex did something bad to you. Why are you telling me? I don't want to know. That's none of my fucking business. Keep it to yourself. Because there's nothing that will make me tell you what my ex did to me. So that you will not say you are not like that. And then sometimes you not bring something that is worse than that. No, no. Mm-mm. It's not gonna happen. It's not happening. So you will not be like, oh, my ex did this to me. You know, no, not like that. No, no, my ex was good. Well, I don't even have ex. Who's my ex? Anybody that said I've dated them, they should come and show me a picture that we have together. Anybody that said I've dated them, we must have pictures together, right? If we don't have pictures together, I've not ever dated you. I don't even know you from Adam. Yeah, yeah. So if I've dated you, you have to have pictures of us together. I don't think any of you do, Sha. But anyhow, so I'm just like, no, no. And then the one I said, I told that he was giving excuses. Eventually, he came back, and I said, no, it cannot work. I'm not interested in people that are not consistent with their words. And you can't tell me something now and then say something else. The thing with me is that I listen to your words very, very well. If you tell me A now, and the next time you're telling me B, and then the next time you're telling me A or C, your words are not consistent. And it's about the same thing, and you're telling me like three different things about the same thing. I'm like, no, you're a liar, and I don't deal with liars. I don't go into a relationship with liars. Nah, it's not for me. So if you're going to talk, you have to get your facts right. Is it that you stick with A, or you stick with B, or you stick with C? Stick with one. Don't tell me A today and then tomorrow you're telling me something else. I don't do that. And most of you guys like love bombing. Don't love bomb me. It gets on my nerves. It gets me irritated. Because most of you will start something that you won't finish. You're telling me, oh, you love me. How? How did you love me? How did the love come? You've not seen me before and you're loving me? You don't know what kind of person I am when you're loving me. I don't know, maybe it's easy for you guys, but me, I must know you well before you love me, before I love you. If you're telling me, oh, love kill you dear. Love kill you dear. You are who I love you. I mean, carry your love and carry it and put it in the pocket. I just feel like sometimes you might like somebody, but love has to be something that before you can say you love somebody, you must have seen their bad side, their good side, everything, and you know that yeah, I can stay, can be with this person before you can say you love them. You can't just love them because you see the way they talk. Somebody said, "I like your voice," and la la, they play. Love does not work like that from my own perspective. You must know somebody before you can say you love them. You can't just assume or see somebody when somebody is talking and then you assume that you love them. I don't know. People say love at first sight. That's when you even see the person. But then sometimes me, I might I might like you at first sight, and then when you talk, I'll be like, bleh, you can do better. Some of you, you are fine, but when you talk, everything scatter. You spoil everything. Everything, you just spoil it with the words of your mouth. Huh? Guys, if you know you can't do something, don't start it. Don't be like, oh, But and then all of it, I'll be like, I bought my girlfriend this, I bought my girl. When I was dating a girl, I was buying her. When you are coming to meet me, you cannot even buy flowers. A bouquet of flower, no, you cannot buy a bouquet of flower. Even chocolate, you cannot even bring. How much is some chocolate? How much is flowers? Because dating in this UK, do I want to go back into the scene? I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. And then Nigerian men will be like, "Oh, what do you bring to the table, my dear? I am the table. I am the table. And all of you 50-50 people, I beg, avoid me. Avoid me, avoid me, avoid me. Beg, avoid me. Mm-mm. Avoid me. Ejo. I beg you. Avoid me. So the thing is, when we say 50-50, you guys have where you want to do 50-50, and you have where you cannot do 50-50. Can you do 50-50 in childcare and in childbearing? Will I carry the pregnancy for 4 months or 4 and 5 months and you carry it for 4 months? Because you guys sometimes you just talk or you do not think. Will you do 50-50 if my body change? Yeah? And some of you love based on something. I don't think loving your partner should be based on something. I think it should be based on who they are. If you say you love me because of my face, what if I have an accident and my face get and my face goes like everything is maybe like let's say fire and it is disfigured. Let's say it's my voice and I lose my voice. So what will you do? Leave me? Anyhow, dating in the UK has not been easy, guys. It's not for the weak. Not for the weak. I've dated some guys. I've dated, well, not dating. What will I say dating? Yeah, I would say dating. I tried to get to know some guys, and it didn't work well. Some of them feel inferior when I start saying like things that I want to do, like maybe because I like traveling. Yeah, so if I'm talking to you and I'm saying I want to or I'm traveling and then you're like, oh, you're using your money. Is it your money? Did I collect money from you to travel? Or be now your papa give me money? Or some of you will be like, oh, maybe we are talking and I'm saying, oh, I'm going out with my friends, and you're telling me, oh, hope when we start dating fully, you will not be going out with your friends like that. Make I abandon my friend. I should abandon my friends because I'm talking to you or I'm dating you. That is not going to happen. Even if I'm married, I'll still be going out with my friends. Yeah. Go out with your friends. I'm not saying don't go out with your friends. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. People will say like your husband you be your best friend, your husband you be of course, but I have friends. And neither will I be talking about my friends' problem with my husband. Well, neither will I be talking about like if my friend has a problem and then I'm talking to no, only something I share with them. Of course, my friend, there's some of my friends that whatever I tell them if I have contact of their husband, I tell their husband or I say it when their husband is there. Of course, because I know it's something that I'm comfortable telling them. But if it's something I tell you in secret as a friend, I don't want to hear it from your husband. No, okay. I saw something of recent about a lady that our friends came around and they uh, donated money for her. She was about to give it to it, and she was going to have cesarean section, but she didn't have enough money for that. I'm talking about Nigerian guys, so she didn't have a lot of money for that, and needed help, and my friends did. They contributed for her, and then she did add this cesarean section, and she was fine. And then she came back into the group. I think maybe some years or some months later, and she was like to her single friends, "What? Why are you guys not serious with your life?" And they also gave her back that you are serious with your life. We have to contribute for you. And I like that response. Because you are serious with your life, why can't your husband, that's the serious man, pay for your cesarean section? Why is we that we are not serious that are paying for it? So if we are not working, the unserious people are not working and they are not making money, how will they help you? Eh? Or you that you are serious and you are married woman, eh? You're supposed to give you certificate. Your husband cannot afford to pay for your CS. But you have the mouth to come and tell your friends that they are not serious. As per waiting, the grace the worry you. Eh? Please, oh. Well, see, the thing with me is I trust my friends. They will never, in a million years to come, tell me that. My friends will just be like, God will do it. Even some of my friends will be like, don't worry, yours will come at the right time. I know my friends. Some of my friends say, if anybody tries with me, now them first go first. They will be the first person to attack the person. Eh? Some of my friends get on bar for head. eh? My dear, my friends are lovely people. I don't make friends with stupid people. I make friends with lovely people, nice girls. You know, sometimes we might fight, might have like clashes and all, but that's what our friends for. You know. So, right, and I did see something online. Let me just open it. It said somebody came to. So let me say somebody came to this guy's house, and I think they are adults. So their dad was cooking in the kitchen, and um their mom was seated in the. I think their mom was in the room or sitting room, but they were not like assisting their dad, and their dad was like making food for them, and somebody came to their house, and the person was like, oh, like the person was surprised and was wondering if the children were gonna eat out of the food. Why won't I eat out of the food? Why not? Is my dad that's cooking the food? Why not? That reminds me, the reason why we as kids told my dad to stop cooking in our house was because whenever he cooks, is so pepperish, like spicy, so spicy that he can tolerate it, but we cannot. But because he cannot actually like quantify the spiciness, because even if he reduces it, it will be like it's not spicy and it's still spicy for us. So when we grew up, we told him no more. So it was. I think my mom doesn't even. My mom cooks, but not that much. Once in a while, yes. My younger sister, when even before, before when we grew up, my younger sister took up cooking, and I just left it for her. Me, I don't like cooking. I beg. My younger sister loves cooking so much. So I'm just wondering why this man thinks because their dad cooks, they cannot eat the food. It's my dad that is cooking now. Why can't I eat the food? That also comes up with something like somebody came to our house like when we were small, and like somebody in our neighbor came to our house, and then he saw my dad eating, and me and my siblings were there. We were waiting for my dad to like give us some meat of his food. Like, of course, we must take it. That's like a normal trend for us growing up. We like wait for my dad to eat. We finish eating our food, but when he's eating it, we must take some of his meat, we like have some of his meat, which like is something that we do. So mommy just add extra meat on his food just so that he can give us. And this person came that day and was like, "Oh, that's a bad habit they are teaching us. It's not good for kids. It's not good for that." My dad said, "Ah, he didn't see any problem there oh, because there is enough meat he can give, and we are his children. Because what you don't do in your family, it's your family's business. You can't come into somebody's family and start saying what they are doing is not right. Do what works for you in your family. That's what works for me in my family. Till now, if my dad is eating, if I want some meat, I'll just tell him, you know, give me some meat, give me some meat, and of course he will give me. He doesn't have choice. Huh? So that's the thing. And to be fair, to me, that created the love, the bond between all of us. My younger brother, my younger sister, and my parents. There are a lot of things you can do to create bonds in your family. That creates bond in my family. So, I think in the next section I'll be talking about more family matters.